What if the biggest impact of artificial intelligence isn't going to be on your job, your income, or your productivity, but on how long you live, how well you age, and how much energy you actually have every single day? Because while everyone online is obsessed with AI taking jobs, writing essays, or generating images, something far more important is happening quietly in the background, and almost nobody is paying attention to it. AI is learning how the human body works at a level we've never seen before. Not in a sci-fi way. Not in a distant future way. But right now. And the crazy part is this. Most people won't realize how big this shift is until it's already normal. Think about how health has worked for your entire life. You don't feel great. You wait. Something gets worse. You react. That's the system we've all grown up with. Reactive health. But AI doesn't work like that. AI doesn't wait for problems. It looks for patterns. It looks for signals. It looks for tiny deviations that humans would never notice. And when you apply that way of thinking to the human body, everything changes. Because aging isn't one big event. It's thousands of small processes happening quietly over time. Recovery speed slowing down. Sleep quality dropping slightly. Stress responses becoming less efficient. Inflammation rising just a little bit each year. Humans feel the outcome. AI sees the trend. And once you see the trend, you can intervene early. That's the core of the longevity revolution most people are missing. This isn't about living forever. This isn't about extreme biohacking. This is about understanding your body better than ever before, continuously, not occasionally. Right now, AI systems can analyze sleep patterns, heart rate variability, movement data, breathing rhythms, cognitive load, stress markers, and lifestyle signals all at once. No human doctor can do that in real time, every single day, for millions of people. But AI can. And the moment health shifts from occasional checkups to continuous insight, the entire system flips. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" you start asking, "What's changing, and why?" That one question changes everything. Because prevention suddenly becomes practical instead of theoretical. And here's where this gets personal. Most people don't actually want to live longer if it means feeling tired, unfocused, or drained. What people really want is more high-quality years. More energy. More clarity. More time where their body works with them instead of against them. AI is making that possible in ways that feel almost invisible. And that's why this revolution is so dangerous to ignore. Because it doesn't arrive loudly. It doesn't announce itself. It just becomes normal. Just like smartphones did. Just like social media did. Just like remote work did. At first, only a few people use it. Then it becomes optional. Then it becomes expected. And finally, it becomes strange not to use it. That's exactly where AI-driven health is heading right now. And 2026 is the tipping point. What most people don't realize is that AI doesn't need to fully understand biology to be useful. It doesn't need perfect models of the human body. It just needs patterns. And humans are patterns. Sleep at different times, your recovery changes. Eat at different times, inflammation shifts. Change stress exposure, cognitive performance moves. Adjust movement intensity, long-term resilience responds. AI doesn't guess. It measures. And when you start measuring consistently, you stop relying on vague advice and start making decisions based on feedback. That's why generic health advice is slowly becoming obsolete. Get more sleep. Exercise more. Reduce stress. That advice isn't wrong. It's just incomplete. AI doesn't say, sleep more. It says, your sleep efficiency drops after 10:47 p.m. It doesn't say, exercise more. It says, your recovery peaks when intensity stays below this threshold. It doesn't say, reduce stress. It shows you exactly which habits spike your physiological stress response. That level of clarity changes behavior without motivation. You don't need willpower when you can see cause and effect. And this is where the biggest shift happens. Health stops being emotional. It becomes informational. And once that happens, people stop guessing and start optimizing, quietly, consistently, and effectively. This is why longevity is becoming a technology problem, not just a medical one. Medicine is great at treatment. AI is great at patterns. Together, they create something entirely new. But here's the part most people aren't ready for. Once AI can predict health outcomes, responsibility shifts. You can't unsee the data. If AI shows you that certain habits compound negatively over time, ignoring that information becomes a choice. And that's uncomfortable for people who are used to outsourcing health decisions entirely. But it's also empowering. Because control returns to the individual. Not through fear. Not through obsession. Through understanding. And that's why this shift will be slow at first, and then incredibly fast. Some people will resist it. Some people will dismiss it. Some people will say it's unnecessary. Until they see someone their age with more energy, better focus, and fewer health issues, doing things they can't explain. And then curiosity kicks in. That's how adoption really happens. Not through hype. Through contrast. Now let's talk about why AI is uniquely suited for longevity. Humans are terrible at long-term thinking. We feel today, not 10 years from now. We respond to pain, not probabilities. AI is the opposite. AI lives in probabilities. AI sees trends over time. AI doesn't care about excuses. And aging is a probability problem. Your lifespan isn't determined by one decision. It's determined by thousands of small decisions interacting with your biology. AI is built for that complexity. It doesn't simplify reality. It embraces it. And that's why the future of health won't be about one miracle solution. It will be about alignment. Aligning sleep with circadian rhythms. Aligning activity with recovery capacity. Aligning nutrition timing with metabolic response. Aligning mental load with cognitive resilience. AI doesn't force change. It reveals leverage. And leverage is powerful. The scary part is that most people will adopt this passively. They won't consciously decide to optimize longevity. They'll just use devices, platforms, and services that happen to be AI-driven, and slowly benefit from them without realizing why. The people who consciously understand this shift, though, will move faster and further. They won't wait for problems. They won't rely on averages. They won't treat health like a checklist. They'll treat it like a system. And systems thinking is where humans still win. AI can analyze. Humans decide. AI can recommend. Humans choose. And that collaboration is the real future. Not humans versus machines. Humans with machines. And here's something nobody talks about openly. Longevity isn't just about adding years to life. It's about reducing uncertainty. Most anxiety around health comes from not knowing. Not knowing what's happening. Not knowing what matters. Not knowing what to change. AI reduces uncertainty. It doesn't promise perfection. It offers clarity. And clarity is calming. That's why people who use data-driven health tools often feel more relaxed, not more obsessed. Because uncertainty is stressful. Information is stabilizing. And this matters more than people realize. Because mental stress accelerates aging just as much as physical factors. AI helps manage both. Now zoom out for a second. What happens when millions of people start understanding their bodies better? Healthcare systems shift. Insurance models change. Workplace expectations adjust. Lifestyle norms evolve. This isn't just a personal transformation. It's a societal one. When people stay healthier longer, productivity changes. Retirement timelines change. Career paths change. Education changes. Longevity isn't just about age. It's about capacity. And AI is increasing capacity. That's why ignoring this shift isn't neutral. It's costly. Because the gap between people who understand their bodies and people who don't will grow, quietly, steadily, and irreversibly. And just like with technology skills, the biggest advantage goes to early adopters. Not because they're smarter, but because they compound sooner. Compounding applies to health just as much as finance. Small advantages, applied consistently, over time, create massive differences. AI makes consistency easier. It doesn't get bored. It doesn't forget. It doesn't get emotional. And that's why it's such a powerful partner. So what does this mean for you, practically? It means the future of health won't be about following rules. It will be about understanding feedback. It means longevity won't be about extremes. It will be about alignment. It means the people who thrive in 2026 won't be the ones chasing trends. They'll be the ones building systems. Systems that listen. Systems that adapt. Systems that evolve with them. And the earlier you understand that, the easier the transition becomes. Because this isn't a switch that flips overnight. It's a curve. And we're still early on that curve. But not for long. By the time this becomes mainstream, the advantage window closes. And that's why conversations like this matter now, not later. Because once something becomes obvious, it's no longer an opportunity. It's just a requirement. AI-driven longevity is heading there fast. And the people who treat it as optional will eventually wonder how others seem to have more energy, more clarity, and more resilience, without working harder or sacrificing more. The answer won't be discipline. It won't be genetics. It will be understanding. And understanding always wins in the long run. So if there's one takeaway from all of this, it's simple. The future of longevity isn't about fighting aging. It's about understanding yourself. AI just happens to be the best tool humanity has ever created for that. And whether you lean into that now or later, this shift is coming. By 2026, it won't be a question of if, only how prepared you are.